Very peaceful. That's what we came here for.
Wait. Good. You're on.
It was a wonderful rally. It was very peaceful. We're happy it turned out peaceful and no violence as of yet. So hopefully we can all go home happy and go see our families, and that's all that matters.
All right, you got anything?
End the Fed. Stop the war crimes against the people of Novorossiya.
10 square miles!
Yeah, forts and 10 square miles, you son of a bitch.
What does that mean?
Stop the war crimes against the people of Novorossiya. Remember what Clinton done to Libya and to Serbia.
Well, what did that mean that he said there?
Section 10, Article 7 of the U.S.
What's
Code
up, YouTube?
says the United States government does not have the right to enforce any of their authority outside of ports, forts, 10 square miles of D.C. and the territories. Anything else is a violation of the U.S. Constitution and is a tyrannical act by the federal government. And it should be dealt with appropriately.
Wait a second. I always keep it with me.
Yep.
You got yours?
I have.
Clearly, you have it memorized better than me, so I gotta look mine up. But
a whole bunch of Hillsdale College classes and
I hear you.
constitutional law class or two.
Did anyone else have a final thing they wanted to say?
I want some water.
Hell yeah, me too.
I got a Camelback one.
Yes.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, guys. All right. Be peaceful. All right. Be good.
Some Muslims.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to say anything?
Muslims don't coexist. You ever been to Afghanistan?
I haven't, but I know many
It's a pretty
Muslims that aren't
rough place.
terrorists.
They do not coexist.
They actually do.
Yeah, look at the nightclub. Yeah, look at the nightclubs. They coexisted so well with the gay people.
One guy, one fucking guy.
Okay, well, you want to look at all the other? You want to look at all the other attacks that have been done by Muslims?
That's not Muslims, that's radical Muslims.
Muslim.
But that's not just a Muslim, that's like saying all fucking squares.
Okay, well, how about this? How about the
think all
doctors?
rectangles
Okay, good point right here.
Yeah.
Remember 9/11?
You guys don't understand
No. Listen to me. You want to let's have a peaceful conversation. Do you not remember 9/11? Radical Muslims, right? Radical Muslims, right?
I just want to walk.
No, I'm saying radical Muslims,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's what happened, right? What were they before we knew they were radical? They were students. Could not identify them.
Kill all students. That's a good
No.
idea.
Listen to me. Are we not gonna have a conversation?
That doesn't make any sense.
Listen, you're not letting me talk though.
I am.
Okay then. How can you identify a bad Muslim student from a good Muslim student?
Wait till they blow themselves up.
You can't.
The only way to be completely safe is to lock yourself in a bunker.
No, I'm about to give him the answer he was about to give me. You can't. You can't identify me as a bad person more than he's a good person.
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure if somebody's crashing into a tower and then somebody's just chilling, just living life, that's different.
Okay,
you don't
well, what
need to
about
judge
the
all
Muslim,
of
the
them.
Muslim doctor who fought for ISIS in Afghanistan and everywhere around there, and came
still
here
doesn't mean all
and came
Muslims are
here
terrorists.
and came here to be a lawfully abiding citizen as a doctor? Do two wrongs make a right?
They don't, but that's
But two rights make a left, don't they? Yes, they
still
do.
not making a point, man.
I just made a point.
You didn't.
How?
That's like two rights don't make a point.
I don't know. I think I proved my point.
It's peaceful. It's all good. Everyone's.
We gotta go.
We're all
See,
peaceful.
if we can have more conversation like that, we won't have any problem.
Okay.
Hey, but don't stifle these guys. Don't stifle the right wing guys. I mean,
Well,
I
we're
think
starting
it's.
to draw a crowd here.
I'm just saying. Keep it
We're
fair.
starting to draw a crowd, and before
I hear you.
other people come up and
Okay.
don't know what you guys are talking about,
They've been very peaceful and respectful.
right, I understand that, but you've got other people coming up behind you who may not be
Okay.
that way. So that's why we've got to break it up before a huge crowd gathers. You see what I'm saying?
I do, but I think, don't we have a lawful right to assemble?
Yeah, but not in the
I mean, these guys are sharing ideas. You're sharing ideas with
Yeah, we were
us.
having a peaceful
It was a
conversation.
peaceful
Come on up out of the
conversation.
road, please.
What
So
they're
do it up
saying
here.
is we can't.
We'll even do it with the chain here if you want. You want the chain? We'll have a symbolic chain here.
There you go. That's
You know,
a good idea.
and then we can be, I mean, I think it's okay. I can go over here, and they're not going to hurt me. But there's a solution. So
The people that are honestly trying to get away from monsters like the Islamic State, do you really think
QRS,
that
stand by.
do you really think that, you know, walling them off and anything and stuff is going to help them at all?
Okay.
For the ones that genuinely need to get away from them, anything, you know, stuff for their families, for themselves and anything and stuff, so they...
Are you talking about the wall?
Can I let you in on something about
So
that?
do you have a problem
Most of
with
them
coming
fled
illegally?
2 years ago when ISIS went at a strong point. This is all propaganda about ISIS suddenly causing people to flee now that Russia is wiping ISIS out.
I'd fight for my country. For
Now that Russia's defeating ISIS, they're not suddenly fleeing. Most real true Syrian refugees fled 2 years ago when ISIS was at its strongest
They have the
point.
right to run here.
They're timing this as anti-Russian propaganda because they're trying to start a war against Russia, who's never done anything against us, despite numerous provocations.
So you've worked before, right? Oh, yeah. So you're okay with...
Despite U.S. and London bankers backing non-Russian Bolsheviks who murdered more than 100 million Russians, mostly Christian,
Do it legally.
Yeah.
If one person...
were murdered by the Bolsheviks, but that's just swept under the rug of history.
Look, it was wrong, but that was more than 400 years ago.
Yeah,
I'm in the middle on you.
yeah, I'm just saying, you know stuff.
I'm an
A lot of
anarcho-capitalist.
of the Native Americans. And,
Okay, well, I have Native
here
American in me
first,
too. I don't like it either. I mean, I hate the government just as the next person. But if Mexico gets to have a border on their south border, why can't America have one on theirs? Is that saying that Mexico is better than us?
When's Israel going to open its
Are we better
borders?
than Mexico?
They're pushing it on everyone else. How about they lead by example?
You're starting to sound like a Bernie Sanders supporter.
No.
We'll talk like that, you are.
Isn't a way to help,
Know your issues.
you know.
Okay, well, what about
Yeah, he's-
North Korea.
No, you do. I'm messing with you. That's all right. But yeah, but Bernie Sanders is anti-Israel as
that
well.
started out
On the surface.
then it turned socialist at the northern border.
But he's leading people back into the Democratic Party.
I don't think so.
Eventually into Hillary, probably.
There's a lot of Jews that I speak with that are against the state of Israel, but are for the
They
religion
protected themselves.
Well,
of Judaism.
Your true Judaism that follows the Torah is completely 180 degrees
Of course.
from
That's why
from the satanic Babylonian
He's
Talmud.
also gay.
Well, let's not get into Satanism.
Mike.
But I hear you.
But how is he helping me?
So where you guys heading back to?
If I have to
Brown Summit.
I don't know.
he can't help mine.
I don't know why I even asked.
15 minutes down the road here.
If they do,
Just seemed like a good conversational thing.
Yeah.
I realize I'm
Probably go get
I'm
some
1,000
dinner,
miles
actually.
from home, so I don't know.
About all these babies, one after another after another. And
You know, I'm in the mood for some Mexican food. What about y'all?
when they don't
No.
even have jobs, and they don't
Yeah.
have to.
I didn't say it was right. I didn't say it
So
was
why
right.
can't we have a wall then?
Yeah, why can't we have a wall? Why do we have to continuously support
Do you realize socialism is more
How can
along
we
the lines
have
of
a
Nazi party?
much better